This is Episode 4 of the HR for Line Manager with Monday Thompson. Welcome to Episode 4 of HR for Line Managers. In this episode, we will focus on onboarding and induction, and how line managers can help new employees settle quickly, understand expectations, and become productive faster. Many people think onboarding is simply an HR activity. They imagine forms, documents, policies, system access, and orientation sessions. But onboarding is much more than administration. Onboarding is the process of helping a new employee understand the organization, the team, the role, the standards, the culture, and how to succeed. HR may coordinate the formal process, but the line manager shapes the employee's real experience. The new employee will often judge the organization through the support, clarity, and leadership they receive from their manager. A strong onboarding experience builds confidence, reduces confusion, improves early productivity, and helps employees feel that they made the right decision joining the organization. A poor onboarding experience creates uncertainty. The employee may not understand expectations, may feel unsupported, and may struggle to perform, even when they have the ability to succeed. In this episode, we will cover 8 onboarding responsibilities for line managers: preparation, welcome, role clarity, expectations, tools and resources, team integration, early check-ins, and 306-090-day support. The first responsibility is preparation before the employee starts. Onboarding begins before day 1. A good manager prepares the work area, equipment, access, schedule, and team communication in advance. Before the employee arrives, the manager should confirm practical things: where the employee should report, who will welcome them, what they will do on the first day, and what resources they will need. Nothing creates a poor first impression like a new employee arriving and nobody is ready. If the manager is unprepared, the employee may immediately feel like an afterthought. The second responsibility is creating a warm welcome. The first day matters because it sets the emotional tone for the employee's experience. A line manager should personally welcome the employee, introduce them to key people, explain the day's plan, and help them feel expected, valued, and included. A good welcome does not need to be complicated. It can be as simple as a prepared workspace, a clear schedule, a team introduction, and a manager who is available. The third responsibility is role clarity. New employees need to understand what their role is, why it exists, and how it contributes to team and business performance. A job description alone is not enough. The manager must explain the real expectations of the role, the key responsibilities, the important relationships, and the standards of performance. New employees should be able to answer 3 questions. What am I responsible for? What does good performance look like? And how does my work contribute to the team? Without role clarity, employees may work hard but focus on the wrong things. They may also become frustrated because they do not know how success will be judged. The fourth responsibility is setting clear expectations. Onboarding is the right time to explain standards, behaviors, working patterns, communication routines, and performance measures. The manager should explain what is expected in areas such as attendance, timekeeping, quality, safety, teamwork, communication, customer service, and reporting. Expectations should be clear, not assumed. A new employee may be experienced, but every organization and every team has its own way of working. A good line manager says, "Here is how we work in this team. Here is what good performance looks like. Here is how we communicate. Here is when and how we review progress." The fifth responsibility is providing tools, resources, and access. A new employee cannot perform well if they do not have what they need to do the job. This includes equipment, system access, standard operating procedures, training materials, contacts, work instructions, and any safety or compliance requirements. When employees do not have the right tools, performance problems may appear to be employee problems when they are actually system or support problems. The sixth responsibility is team integration. New employees do not only join a role, they join a team, a culture, and a way of working. The manager should introduce the employee to colleagues, explain who does what, identify key contacts, and help the employee understand how work flows through the team. Team integration is important because employees need relationships to perform well. They need to know who to ask, who to inform, who to support, and who depends on their work. A buddy or mentor can also help. This gives the new employee someone they can approach for day-to-day questions without feeling embarrassed. The seventh responsibility is early check-ins. The manager should not welcome the employee on day 1 and disappear afterwards. Early check-ins help the manager understand whether the employee is settling well, whether expectations are clear, whether support is needed, and whether any concerns are emerging. Useful check-in questions include: how are you finding the role? What is clear? What is still confusing? What support do you need? Is anything preventing you from doing your best work? These conversations help prevent small misunderstandings from becoming bigger problems. They also show the employee that the manager is interested in their success. Thank you for watching this episode of HR for Line Managers. If this video was helpful, like, subscribe, and share it with a manager, supervisor, or team leader who wants to help new employees succeed. Watch out for the part 2 of episode 4, Onboarding and Induction, and how line managers can help new employees settle quickly, understand expectations, and become productive faster. If you found this valuable, subscribe for more insights on leadership, productivity, and career success. Because leadership is not just about achieving results, it's about how you achieve them. Remember, effectiveness isn't about doing more, it's about doing what matters. Apply these and watch your life transform. See you in the next video. Monday Thompson is a strategic productivity systems specialist with almost 2 decades of real-world experience helping individuals and organizations move from intention to execution. Here, you'll learn how to build habits, systems, and routines that compound over time, the same principles used to drive sustainable performance in high-impact environments. If you're serious about growth, consistency, and long-term success, you're in the right place. The ones who think they are crazy enough to change the world are the ones who do.